Hey everyone! We're diving into a story that's full of puzzles and fascinating emotions. It explores the complex difference between lust and love, and how these two powerful forces shape our lives. So, let's dive right in and discover what happens when they collide.
The story of lust and love in a world full of fleeting moments and fast connections. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between what we truly want and what we think we want. This is the story of Emmanuel, Lucia, and Ella, a tale of lust and love, two forces that can shape lives in very different ways. Emmanuel is a young man, who is in his late 20s, casually chatting with a woman, Lucia, dressed in elegant clothes. At the same time, Ella, a quiet, thoughtful woman sitting in a nearby park, reading a book under a tree. Emmanuel is in the rush of attraction, feeling the excitement of lust pulsing through his veins. Lucia, with her beauty and charm, promised a world of thrill and adventure. But beneath the surface, something was missing. Something that he couldn't quite put his finger on. One evening, Emmanuel and Lucia were together in an upscale restaurant. The tension between them reached a peak. They're caught in a whirlwind of passion, but Emmanuel's phone buzzes with a message from Ella. He hesitates, glancing at the phone. Sophie notices the pause and raises an eyebrow. The atmosphere shifts as Lucia became possessive and jealous. She's all about living in the moment, but Emmanuel feels a pang of guilt. Meanwhile, Ella was sitting quietly alone at a candle-lit dinner she set up, reading a letter. Her expression is calm, but there's a soft sadness behind her eyes. Emmanuel suddenly stood up, excuses himself from Lucia, and walks out of the restaurant. He heads straight to the park where Ella was, finding her still reading under the same tree, bathed in the soft glow of the moon. Whereas, in the heat of the moment, Emmanuel had been chasing excitement. But as he stood at the crossroads of his desires, the true depth of his feelings began to surface. It wasn't the thrills he longed for, it was the quiet companionship, the comfort of love that he had left behind. Emmanuel walked toward Ella, who looks up in surprise as he sits down beside her. There's no need for words, just a simple, meaningful smile shared between them. They sit together in silence for a moment, looking up at the stars. The display of peaceful faces, showing the contrast between the chaotic excitement of lust and the calm, deep connection of love, spelt in them. Emmanuel kept holding Ella's hand, their fingers intertwining, as they share a quiet, tender moment. Emmanuel had learned that love was not a fleeting moment of passion, but a quiet, constant presence. It wasn't about chasing thrills, it was about finding someone who made the world feel like home. Morals of the story: lust may be exciting, but love is what endures. True love is built on connection, understanding, and trust. Lust is fleeting, but love lasts. Lust can burn bright and fast, but love is the slow, steady flame that lights the way through the darkness. Choose wisely. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share.